Oh! Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to Contest of Speed. We're here with Crossplay 2 for round 9 of the championship here at Suzuka. No blades again this week, but I do have a more than capable replacement for the second week on the bounce. I think that's a record for you, isn't it? 2 weeks running?
In this tier, yes, but I used to do a new one with mine.
Oh, yes, you did. I forgot about that. The mighty spot, is it? We will be guiding you through tonight's festivities, tonight's events. I should warn you now, Spod is watching his favourite football team play. His true love in the world at the moment. So if he either vanishes or we get a shout at any point, it's probably because they've scored.
And or conceded.
No, we're not going to think like that.
I have joined, so it should be alright.
Let me have a look. Is it STLR or Boise the first man? Watching. That's Boise. Well, right first time. Shouldn't have switched. The Alfa Romeo then. The first man, I think, that will be setting a time.
Yeah, I think it'll do.
There's a Merc ahead of him on track, but I don't think it's. Well, it's Nick the drum and he's coming to the pits, so. Yeah. Boise doing very well. Oh, Boise even. How did I misread the L? 1 minute 30.9 for him. We'll see how that fares compared to some of his competitors. Mantis is on an outlap, just going through the Casio triangle.
STLR is close. I think he's the next man.
Let's stick with him then. Mercedes 1:14.5 through the middle sector. It's slower than Bloisy, but all that means is he's got less wing running, potentially. Or more wing on, rather. So let's see how he does. Drives for the line. 1:31.7, comfortably in second place. Not much more. Oh, Hackfar goes straight in, 29.8. First man into the 29s this evening. Pipe Tech in there as well, 31.4. Kaganis coming through.
Kaganis is backed out, I think.
Yeah, he's got no front wing on it, on that Alpine.
I think the next one's Mantis then, if anyone.
Let's jump across to Mantis then. STLR he's binned it. He set a time and he's binned it. Going through the Dunlop curve.
Long left-hander. Dirty corner.
Dirty corner.
Oh, Mantis has gone as well.
Yep. He's still in the running though. Where's he? On the exit of Spoon.
Exit of Spoon. He went a bit too wide on the curve and it chucked him in left.
Interesting. It's not normally the inside you end up with that. You either get the snap back across to the right, or you just go immediately left. You tend not to go that far down.
Better than me at 1:30 yesterday, if I say so myself.
Is that where you went out yesterday?
I went a bit too far over the curve and they put me in the far wall and gave me rear wing damage.
Oh, painful. It's unfortunate for you, Spud.
I was really rubbish anyway.
Let's have a look. PW Jones then, fastest middle sector so far. As we see Kievo back in the session, that's good to see.
Good final chicane.
Drives for the line, 29.7, takes pole position.
I've noticed I don't like taking the tight inside line for the final corner.
They won't do,
yeah. I have no clue.
Final runs of the session, I imagine that will be the preferred line. I think it's more just get a time on the board at this point. We'll see though.
Our Jets have just gone fastest sector 1.
Jets in the Alfa Romeo. The Alfa's looking good then. Fastest sector 1 for him, as you said, Spot. Let's see what sector 2 can bring. It will be a purple time for all of us, because it's the first time he's been through the timing beam. But we'll see by the length of time we get the purple up for as to how he's doing.
I reckon it could be a few tenths. A good final chicane as well.
I'm going to say P3 for this. Well, he's keeping set. He might be actually, no, it's going to be, yeah, P1 easily. 29.2, half a second clear, and he did take the tight line.
Oh, Jesus. Was that quite a pit then?
One of the Williams cars, I think it could be Kievo. Out there, putting down the marker. Andre's retired in the S's.
S's, I think. Is that on track or is it?
It's on track, yeah. Oh no, it isn't. No, it's in the pits.
Oh,
it was Orlando that lost it. Yeah. So who's on a lap at the moment? Bryson, seeing Kaganis, we've only seen damage. Let's have a look. Alja's not having fun trying to get back to the pits. He's have a lot of issues. Yeah, Bryson then to the first sector. It is, of course, purple. Kaganis has lost it coming out of the hairpin. And he's out of the session, so assuming everybody else gets a time on the board, that will put him 14th on the grid, not where he wants to be. See what his teammate can do though. Into Spoon then. Runs wide enough to straddle the curb, not too wide. Nearly on the exit, but just does enough. He's on for a top 5 at the moment.
Who is that again? Sorry, I want
Bryson. Let's see, through the final corner. Goes into second place, 29.6.
Yeah, I've just read the XP2 chat. STL, I was asking how Jack was doing. And I thought it might have come together or something.
Oh, we could have drama.
No, it's not. He just said he dropped it and he's just spinning his booty off around track.
Yeah, we saw it on stream. There's a couple of spins, but he's back in the pit lane now. I don't think he'll have to come out again either, if I'm honest. Let's give ye old Ferrari some airtime. Nella, the standing driver tonight. He's lost the back end there in the S's.
His car seems very slidey, just give him a tenth of Nick is also behind him on, I think he's on a lap as well.
Yeah.
I have a feeling Nick may be new to the game.
Well, he's playing on PC with a controller, so...
No, possibly means something as well, yeah.
Yeah. Kaganis, they're saying he lost the rear with minimal throttle inputs and medium traction control. What was your... Actually, I don't want to ask just in case, but it would probably depend on your suspension and your ride height in particular. And then tyre temps as well. If you're cooking the tyres, it won't matter how much throttle you put on, but I can't imagine you'd have overheated them by that point. Nellen then to put his first time on the board, 1:35.0. We've got Nick behind him as well, who will come through to set his first time. That's going to be a 1:41.8. Nothing that's going to set the timing screens with a lot of purple, but they're on the board.
It was on a lap. Backfire's not the second below.
Almanac.
Might be.
Yeah.
I didn't see this here.
Yeah, well, I don't bother last week. He's just putting his car into P5. I don't know if he's... Yeah, he'll be coming in this time. Loisy, I think, is the same. He's going to be coming in this time unless he's gearing up for another run.
He's out of fuel, I think. Yeah, he's got the red fuel pump blink.
Yep, in he comes. Let's go over to Hackfire then. Hackfire's invalidated. Straight into the pit lane. Aljat then, let's stick with him, see if he can improve on the 29.2 we've got at the moment. Through the centre S's into the Dunlop curve. Heading down over the Sector 1 split towards the Degners. He's 2/10 off already. This could be mighty.
Oh.
This is the apex slightly of Degner 2, but it shouldn't cost him too much. To the hairpin. Long right-hander of I believe it's 150R. So-called, obviously, with the radius of the corner. Spoon curve now, double apex. Ooh, he's lucky on the outside there. He's pushing hard. Second sector split, nearly 3/10 up through 130R. Down towards the Casio triangle. Although it's not called that anymore, I can't remember what its official name is.
A good final chicane again as well.
Keeps it tight to the line, 3.9 tenths, 28.8.
The next man's Mantis, who's a 10th, but he's going to get blocked by Nick, I think. He's not going to be an happy man.
So he's been blocked, or he's about to be?
He's about to be, I think.
Well, Nick's on a lap, so Nick doesn't have to get out of the way. There we go. So Nick is on a lap, so there's no foul there necessarily. It's fair game because Nick's got to try and get some quality laps in as well. He's currently over a second up on his time, so. Improved by 0.6 of a second, lost out in the final sector.
Someone Aljo's he's on the wall.
Just be careful, he'll get disqualified if he doesn't move. And our pole sitter will be starting from P15. Yep, there we go. So he will be starting from the back of the pack. So Hackfar then inherits an unlikely pole, although he is currently being hassled by the Williams of Kievo. All gone out laps, of course. So.
I think I know who Aljat might be.
Ooh, go on, who is it?
I think it's Raggy.
Is it?
I think.
Interesting.
Yeah, Mantis has already messaged in the
Yeah, I was looking at it.
thingy.
He should be. He'll be down on his time now, but he should be able to get one more in. Mantis will stick with him. Mantis has retired on track. So, and that's why we don't have you retiring on track, because that's just got in the way of one of the Williams cars.
I thought the formation lap shouldn't be on.
No, it shouldn't, but well, we'll see what happens. We could get something interesting. Would you stop causing bother in chat? Hackfar then 1/10 up through sector 2.
It's by nature.
It ain't me. You saying blame me? I didn't do the lobby. Hackfar then improves his time to a 29.5, still not anywhere near the time that Aljet was able to produce. But doesn't matter. Aljet will be in P14 after Nick the Drum was disqualified, so their times are then taken into account with that.
I've asked Raggy if it's him. I assume it's him, but he didn't do his attendance, so I don't know.
Well, we'll find out at some point. Be interesting to see how whoever it is, how they cope with making their way through the field. Last man is Kievo, just pulling into the pit lane. Once he's through, that will be qualifying over and done with. Hackfar on pole, Bryce in second, Jones in third. And then Almanac in P4, those four drivers all in the 29s. After that you're into the 30s and 31s. Nellen in the 33s. Cornish, they're unable to set a time that is competitive. With the incident with Nick.
Yeah, I think LJ is right. He's got the Sweden flag as his thingy and
We'll see.
all that. Yeah.
So, as we said, Hackfar on pole then. With a time of 1:29.540. Bryson in second place and PW Jones in third. Cornish Mantis is 11th with the last timed lap. So not the worst session, despite it being one that he will want to forget. Cagnis and Andre were both retirees early on with no time set. Aljat and Nick the Drum both DSQs.
It's a goal! Come on!
Have Town scored, Spud?
We have.
Excellent.
I don't know, but because it's not showing me yet.
Oh, you mute yourself and celebrate, because otherwise we'll get done for copyright strike with
I've already
commentary.
celebrated now, so I'll turn it down.
So while we're waiting for the drivers to sort their strategies out, everyone in the chat, let's hear what your predictions are for the race.
I'm looking like he's going to come through and win it still.
You're still assuming it's him.
Yeah. Well, I'll assume until I find out the facts.
Well,
No.
of course, normally no formation map in crossplay, but we will have one today. We just need to hope that the safety car doesn't appear, because if it does, we'll have to do a restart. Alright then, let's have a look at the tyre allocations people have gone for. No soft tyres then to start off, no one going bold.
It's not laggy, okay.
Top three then all on medium tyres. Almanac in fourth on the hards. Now if last night's anything to go by and we don't have as many safety cars, that could be a bold and very interesting choice. Could be a good choice, that's what I'm trying to say. P5 down to P9, so that's Orlando to STLR on mediums. And you've got hard tyres all the way from Nellen down to Aljat. Nick the Drum on mediums at the back of the pack. No one going bold, Spud. No one going for the softs.
Oh.
He was dropped in.
I went soft yesterday, I felt quite nice for them.
I went softs as well.
3/4 of a lap I did. I'm going to go with Aljat, Bryson and Bloisy, the top three, any order.
Oh. It's bold, going against Pole City.
But technically he's 14th, but he's getting disqualified.
So what happens? Should be an interesting race. See, I went softs and then tried to do a two-stop yesterday, and it would have worked brilliantly had there not been the first virtual safety car. Which I think was for... Was that for your retirement?
No, I retired in the pit.
STLR and Nathan have come together on the formation lap. Puts them both on the group with some... what will soon be rather cold tyres. So let's get ready to go racing then. In Japan, land of the rising sun, we have a potential new star in our midst in Aljat. We'll have to wait and see. You guys not being able to line up on the grid. Oh, it's going to knacker them. Here we go then. Lights out and away we go. Jones gets a great start from P3. Look at that, he's already up the middle of the two leaders. We've got a man out already, that's Kierbo.
There's crashing.
There's an Alfa Romeo off to one side as well. We've got an early virtual safety car.
Full's just come out.
Full safety car's just come out. Yeah, so it should as well. Kierbo there came spearing across to the left-hand side of the track. I would imagine that's going to be someone making a bold move across the circuit. Bloisy then has no front wing. It's dropped down 8 places. Because full safety car neutralises the field, everyone will be able to cruise around. Will be a free stop essentially for Bloisy, which is good. Big loser though is him, down 8 places as we said. Orlando down 6 as well. Kierbo obviously out of the race. Big winner, Kaganis +6 and Aljat +5. BK's here. See, it's afternoon for you, it's evening for us. It's bordering on night time actually. But good afternoon. Nice to have you with us.
There we go. Sorted that out easy. There's string coming from my shorts. Too much string.
Let's see if we're going to get any early stops. Anyone going to switch now, put the hard tyre on? Or anyone going to try and get rid of their hard tyres? I personally don't think we'll see anybody do it, apart from obviously Bloisy, who's got to come in for that wing change. But we'll have a look down the order.
Orlando
is in.
He must have got damage as well from the whole thing.
Let's have a look. Is there a new front wing for the Alpha Tauri? Yes, there is. Fresh set of medium boots going on.
Bloisy goes softs. He's going to try cutting through the field and then...
See, that's the wrong call. Unless he's going to cycle tyres, maybe.
Yeah, possibly.
That could be the way forward. He's going to cycle tyres. It saves him putting a lap on a set of mediums. Orlando, I think, made the right call going onto the mediums, but the only issue for Bloisy now is if the safety car comes in this lap, then he's going to be in a world of hurt on those tyres. I mean, he'll be able to make up some ground, but then he's going to have to pit again when nobody else does. It's going to cost himself a lot, because he's not going to make up a massive amount of ground on them. So they catch up then. Let's jump back to our race leader. Tucked up behind the Mercedes.
Oh, what did you have for tea for that?
Believe it, I've not had any yet, believe it or not. I'm yet to decide what to have after this.
Very funky. I was scanning Facebook and saw something from a weird page. It was a baguette with chicken noodles in it.
Ah.
I must say,
The old noodle
it did
bottling.
hit the spot.
I can well imagine. I have a feeling, Spud, we're going to need some safety car topics tonight. So,
Possible.
yes. Aljat is into the pits. As is Bloisy. So Bloisy's going to lose some more time. But is that a wing change for the... It is a wing change for the lead Alfa Romeo. Medium tyres on. And then Bloisy as well going to go for mediums. Yeah. Some drama befalling the two Alphas in the opening few laps.
Don't Mark 5 nearly just slammed it off the track as well.
Don't do it.
Yeah.
Don't you start. He'll get me going.
Let's check some other scores from around the world.
Well, I'm watching England under-21s in the background. They're 1-0 down to Croatia at the minute. Peach, my free kick.
Spain, if that interests you.
Is it still 1-0?
Yeah. London Doctor's got a yellow card.
Don't tell Steve Warnock.
National League.
So I would expect safety car to be coming in this lap, and we'll be back underway again.
Mr. Langstaff has taken his tally to 40 open play goals of the season. In the league season, anyway.
Nice.
Ow.
Safety car coming in, we've got a late call as Bloisy joins the back of the pack. See the tyre information there for everybody. All of them on the tyres they started on, apart from Orlando, Aljat and Bloisy. That car's going to go through the final corner. It's not a bad race start, to be fair, given he was had such a late call. Throwing sparks up into the face of Bryson behind. And it's as you were then, into the S's.
Oh,
We've got to spin it. That's Nellum in the Ferrari. No front wing either. Hard tyres. They're going to have been cold.
someone else has gone off as well. I think it's Nick.
Yeah, Nick.
Ooh.
Keeping clear of everybody as well. So,
Boys went back onto the medium, like you said.
yeah. Kaganis then closing in on STLR, who's already bordering on dropping out of that DRS window. He's burning there to try and keep up with Armagnac. He's back in the window, which is important for him, otherwise he's going to get swallowed up by the cars behind. Two leaders have pieced out. 1.6 seconds now between the leaders. As I say that, Bryson's dropped it. At the final corner, he was chasing down Hackfart, who was probably going to go for the overtake.
We're going to get side by side. Maybe. Oh no, that's back there.
Did you say Aljat was raggy or not?
I don't know. He said no, but there's some letters that I typed wrong. You know how he just did. Seriously, typed something wrong, so you never know.
Overtaken Kaganis around the outside of the Dunlop curve. He's flying at the moment. Three cars ahead of him, that's Pipe Tech, Almanac and STLR. I imagine they'll be on within no time at all. There we go, AJ straight in, it is raggy. In that case, I'm disappointed in him for getting disqualified. In quali, he should know better than that.
I was going to say, I'm sure we drove the Alfa Romeo last week.
He did, yeah. PW Jones, fastest lap of the race so far. Got a yellow flag for Andre. Alja closing in on STLR through the S's. Poor exit for the Mercedes, he's right under the gearbox. Slides down the inside of Spoon to take that position.
Place to make a move.
Right, saw the opportunity. Took the lunge.
I was a bit confused, I just realised something.
What?
When my coach was overhanging the TV, and I thought the little bit that's over on the TV was the front wing.
Ah.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
See another move from the Swede here. Two Aston Martin swap positions, because those two will need to try and defend from the charging Aljat. PW Jones incident, he's managed to get himself back within a second of Tar as well. We've got spinner, which I think is Andre. Trying to have a look down the inside of the hairpin, making contact with Pitek through there. Nellen then with the first 3-second penalty. That was the start of lap 8, with 20 laps to go. Oh, nearly. Probably would have got him on the exit there had he not lost the back end. That now puts him under pressure from STLR. But no DRS for the Mercedes. I wonder if it's broken. He's got a problem with it. Bryson now chasing down the second Alfa Romeo as Pitek is out of the session. He's retired at the Dunlop curve, and safety car is out again. Let's see, no one really with a free stop anywhere. Apart from maybe, well, Neyland will have a free stop, but he's just pitted. Everybody else will have to take the gamble. There's no free stops there. Pitek was fighting with Elliott as well, so I wonder if there's been any more contact there. We've seen some already. And we'll find out after the race. Hackfar! He's sped in the pit lane. It's a 5-second penalty if he comes in again. He'll have to serve at his next stop. Or 5 seconds added to his time at the end of the race. Everybody coming into the pits then. Medium runners for a set of hard tyres that will keep going. Kaganis and Mantis carry on, as does Bryson. PW Jones and Hackfar out on a fresh set of hard tyres, but of course Hackfar with that penalty, that's not going to do him any favours. Aljat putting the hard tyres he started on back on the car. They will go to the end from here as well. They won't be particularly nice when they get there, but they will make it. Almanac stopping for a set of mediums concerns me.
I don't know if they could go. No, they couldn't go 18 laps.
If he looks after them, yeah, but then there's no point. Realistically, he's going to be hoping for another safety car, probably somewhere between lap 20 and 25, to put a set of softs on and force everybody else in as well. So, leading trio then. Bryson's the odd one out there. He stayed out of a set of mediums. Yeah. 2 on hards, I get it. They need to keep going because that's the only way they're going to be able to keep their one stop. Guys who were on mediums coming in for hards, yep, same. They might as well stop now and get the one stop they need out of the way. anybody who stayed out on mediums or who pitted from hards to mediums. Bryson in. So I wonder whether he's done that to either try and give his teammate the chance to box, or if he's done it to try and avoid some pit lane congestion. But either way, he's going to lose out massively from where he was. I mean, he was challenging for P7 at the time, and he's now going to come out of the pits in P11. Tyres will be a lap fresher than everybody else's who's stopped, of course, but I'm sure it'll make a massive amount of difference at this point.
Scotland game have just swapped the referee.
England have swapped goalkeepers at half time. So we've got two drivers then who haven't stopped yet. That's Kaganis and Mantis. They lead the pack. So they have to make their mandatory pit stop unless rain's coming. So we don't know about it in crossplay. It's all dynamic weather.
Have you seen that Wrexham playing Man United?
I haven't, no.
Have you seen how much tickets are?
Is it a friendly?
Yeah, at the Snapdragon Stadium in America.
I dread to think how much the tickets are.
$190.
Behave. That's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
Oh crap. Oh.
So one more lap behind the safety car. We're going to see Andre come in again for a set of hard tyres. And Orlando's lost it. Has he lost that on track? He has, hasn't he?
Yeah.
And is there and Bloisey with him? So the two of them together. I've had an issue. I saw it pop up that they've gone in the pit lane, but I don't know. Both of them lost it through the Dunlop curve. Well, I say that Orlando's probably lost it, and then unfortunately taken Bloisey with him. So we're down to 11 then.
Oh, Chester, I think Francis dropped it as well. Did he rag?
He has, yes. Safety car is in this lap. So for any of the statisticians watching who would be interested in such things, 90% the race distance, which is what we require for points to be allocated to any driver. As we see Kaganis. Oh, apparently Bloisey's gone into the back of Orlando and put them both in the wall. No doubt that will be investigated at some point. It's a shame I don't do incidents anymore. I'd love to watch that. Good bit of drama. Yeah, we've got a gap. And Alja's managed to get himself ahead of Andre and Nick as well. So it's going to be him making his way up the grid. As we've got two spinners, Nick and Andre.
I saw Alja's person put his hand up and then Nick had spun. So
there's been contact there. Yeah.
And I think Andre dropped it after.
Yeah, cold tyres, I think. Almanac ahead of Jones now. Those two side by side. Through 150R. And the Williams retakes the position. Plus the mediums on Almanac's car will give him the advantage. The two Red Bulls ahead of us side by side on the Exeter Spoon. Akbar takes that position. Cornish unfortunately loses out to Jones as well. We got Almanac down the inside, the Gassier triangle. Just to be careful on the exit. Good racing between the two of them. Mantis loses it. We've got a massive concertina effect going on. STLR with some damage and into the wall and with a
5 seconds for
yeah, I don't think that's going to be his fault though. I think the instigator of that was Cornish when he lost the back end, and then that whole group of cars has just sort of gone over like dominoes. Akbar then closing in on Kaganis, our race leader. So going back to what we were saying, minimum race distance for points is 24 laps and 1 sector. So we're looking at the sector 1 split on lap 24 for drivers to be classified.
And then just broke.
He's entitled to do behind the safety car. You don't want to be so close at that point in the lap that you're going to cause issues for the cars behind. So have to wait and see what's sent in, if anything, and it'll be investigated and we'll get an outcome. Kaganis then able to hold off Akbar down that main straight. No DRS goes for the first 2 laps after a safety car. Has now been enabled, so one more time round and there will be DRS to give Akbar, what's it, roughly 30 km/h speed advantage, something like.
Well, Spain have done from bad to worse.
Pushing Kaganis through the circuit. He's going to be put on the exit, not quite got the drive by cut inside.
I'm going to be careful of Nick and the STLR and the Aces because it could get a bit feisty.
And keep an eye on them spot. Akbar then 2/10. Croatia now 2 up against England, by the way. We've been hit on the counter-attack. Akbar then decided not to go for the move into the chicane now. He's going to concentrate on his exit, get the DRS, and hopefully battery burning away. There we go, there's the overspeed. The DRS gives you, retakes the lead of the race. Of course, he's got that 5-second penalty hanging over him, so he'll be hoping no more safety cars. Just go to the end and let me break out 5 seconds from everybody. Of course, Kaganis now, look at that, he's already got a second. Kaganis doing a from Hackfell's point of view, a brilliant job of holding up everybody else.
Just locked up a little bit.
0.7 now. As we see STLR pick up 3 seconds. Nick is back in the pit lane. See him in second place now. Hackfar, fastest lap of the race so far with a 32.3. As we see Jones head past Kaganis now with the help of DRS. Watch all of this from Elliot's point of view. You see Elliot now squeezing one up the inside of Almanac into Degner 1. And then getting Kaganis on the exit of Degner 2. Don't know if there was any contact there. There might have been a little bit of a push. But even so, straight through. The Alpine's struggling now on those tyres because he's got to do that. He's got to carry on and try and make that one-stop work that way around. Oh, and it looks like Almanac reset to track, as has Kaganis. I think STLR did earlier as well, so that's 3 penalties coming their way.
Nick 5 seconds.
Kaganis into the pit lane, I would imagine, as Nick retires.
Yeah, it does that
In the pit lane, and it's soft tyres on for Kaganis.
Is he going to try and make him go 11 laps?
Not happening. It's a shame, but not happening.
If everyone retires in the pit now, they'll be stupid because they've got a guaranteed point here. Almanac coming off best out of that little scuffle then between himself and Kaganis. Still in P6. Aljat though all over the back of PW Jones. And we could see a change of second place now. Fastest lap of the race for the Swede. At the moment, Nayland then into the pits. Every driver now is on for that points finish.
Is it like
24 sector 1.
To complete.
So if they can get to Degner 1 on lap 24, they're guaranteed points. Or a point at least. Just wondering whether Akfar can make that 5-second gap. And he has it over Cornish at the moment. Can he get it over any of the other drivers? And by the others I mean Aljat and Jones. Elliott now struggling to make up ground. The edge of those tyres, combined with the faster runners further up the pack, will prove more difficult for him to overcome.
I think he might win this race, you know.
He should do. I mean, given the pace in qualifying, he was nearly a second faster than everybody else. The fact he got disqualified is a...
Could get him down in the straight now.
Yeah, he'll probably get them down the main straight, depending on what the overspeed is out of the chicane.
I'm surprised they never used the RS down in straight. I don't think it'd be a good place for it. I might be just me who's thinking that.
Fast enough for Almanac. I wonder, whether he's not got the speed in a straight line as we see Nellen then with an issue at the hairpin.
This battle for second, really exciting.
You couldn't have said that in a more deadpan way.
Yeah,
it's not so much the battle for second, it's the fact that they're both in it for first as well, because that 5 seconds is still hanging over Akfar, so this is essentially a battle for the lead.
Akfar got it. What did he get the 5 seconds for?
Speeding in the pit lane.
Can't get him to move, can you?
Nope. I mean, if we get a safety car and they both have to stop for soft tyres, then maybe. It might, if you can get rid of it, then... be able to make it interesting. Oh, AJ there throwing shade, saying Raggy will get 3 seconds before the end. Do you want to do the warning check, Spud, as we enter the final 7 laps?
Well, all the yellow flankers. Wait that. Feel that times. Raggy has 1 warning.
Oh.
Jones has no warning. Like the same as last week.
What about Akfar?
No warnings.
Good stuff from the current P1 and P2. And yet pushing hard to try and catch up.
P4 has 2 warnings.
The thing is, the one thing we don't know about Elliott, to be fair to him, we don't know if that warning is for track extension or for contact.
Yeah.
What lap was it on?
Madness is still yet to pit, by the way.
Still?
Yep.
Fair play, making it that far on those tyres. He'll be looking for a safety car for some sort.
It was lap 12 to the first lap after the safety car. That
Might
could
be
have ruined him
contact.
and Nick. Yeah.
We've got a spinner. That's Hakfar. Hakfar's lost it in the triangle.
Oh.
Leading the race.
Not going to help him. Oh man, there's now pits.
Yeah, that's just coming in. We'll go back to Hakfar in a minute. See what the Red Bull man's going to go for. Soft tyres are on.
Yeah, it's got to be soft on me.
And a wing change as well. I'd have carried on. He's done well up to that point.
I don't think he had a choice. He had to pit anyway. So.
And it's got ahead of Jones as well. Time through, and that's going to be, to be honest, barring a penalty, I think that's going to be that. He's not going to look back. Once he's broken that 1 second window, that's going to be it.
Unless he starts gapping like he did at Belgium last week, where it was like 2 seconds away.
I've just seen there, Jones pulled back nearly 2 Oh, he's gone wide at Spoon. That could be a penalty.
Let me check.
One warning closer.
No warning.
I would question that personally, but
I'm guessing it's going to be slowed down and not gain too much.
PW Jones still within that 1 second window though. And it will be this first section of the circuit, these S's, where the Alfa Romeo really starts to pull away. No, that's...
It is Cornish.
Oh no, it is Cornish, yeah.
Cagness is now right behind him.
Yeah, on old softs though, I'm not sure that's going to make a big difference. Jones is keeping... I'll check honest here. He's kept him in the window. So I wonder... Oh, we feel lonely in the box, AJ, as well. AJ saying he feels lonely in the chat. Where's Texas gone? He was keeping you company. Oh, Cornish is in as well. The other Cornish, of course. When you say broken, literally broken, or like have you just got an infection or something?
Yeah, it's like he's got a balloon in his ear, I think he said earlier or something. He just can't hear anything out of it.
Oh dear. Jones still in this. Let's not count out Welshman just yet. Unable to escape his attentions. Hakvar is safe where he is in P3 at the moment, despite his penalty. As we see, Bryson into the pits and gets a penalty for it. No front wing on his car either, so that's...
That's going to invite Mantis back to P5. Or is that another 5 seconds? It is. He just saved the 5 for contact and now he got 5 for speed.
That's a shame. Soft tyres are on now, so we might get a fastest lap attempt. Currently held by Alja, I think. No, Cornish, 31.6, just takes it. There we go.
It's not... Is that much? I think it's like 2 tenths faster, I think, isn't it? Something. Then the hard time.
You should be able to see it.
Yeah.
Fine, let's jump back up to the leaders then. John's still in this. Going to check the warnings again, Spud.
So Raggy's still got one, but I will check Joe still has none.
So the final 3 laps of the race.
For a point.
They have. Everyone now getting a point. Well spotted that, man. Final in Akbar now has a free stop if he wants to get rid of those 5 seconds. But I'd imagine he wants to try and stick with the 2 leaders as closely as possible, just in case there's an issue. Comfortable, just to say, touching that 1 second boundary that will stop his competitor behind getting DRS, but straight line speed of the Williams is really helping him reel in the Alfa Romeo. I'll tell you what, that Williams is set up brilliantly. It's not quite got it in the corners compared to the Alfa Romeo, but it clearly has it.
It's got the straight line speed.
Yeah, it's got him on strings in a straight line, hasn't it?
It's good for this first part, it's just like the 2, it's not as good.
But I was thinking about earlier there with the experience he's got, the exits he's getting from corners. Just giving him that little edge that he needs. Bryson, new fastest lap, 1:30.4 for the man in P6.
I think Akbar should be fine from.
Yeah, he's got 30 seconds.
What happens with Nell, because his car is ghosted, so I assume he's not in a session.
Is that because he's just been lapped by Armagnac?
Oh no, yeah, it's fine now.
Yeah, he is still in the sessions. I've not seen him leave, so yeah, he's fine.
The final lap we go.
Yep. Final lap of the race, and Jones just outside the 1 second window as they come across the line, but of course detection point is before the Casio triangle. 3 tenths he's gained down the straight there on the Alfa Romeo driver.
Jones still has no warnings, Raggy's still 1.
It's looking like a foregone conclusion now, unless there's a mistake somewhere. Stay on board with Jones then for this final lap, just so we can see if anything does unfold. Closing in.
Might give that a battery as well.
Yeah, he's been burning to try and keep ahead of him, and it's not working unless he's made a mistake. He's exited somewhere, little snap of oversteer for Jones, that could cost him an opportunity. Jones now, do you sling one?
It was open for him.
Oh, it's starting to rain.
Oh.
Hang on, is Raggy out of fuel maybe? Oh, that's very close. Very, very close. 62 thousandths of a second, I wonder. Yeah, Raggy was out of fuel. That's why he closed right up. He had to try and save some Save some
If
gas.
only went for the dive bomb into the corner, he'd have got round him.
Yeah. Been no defending that one. But Aljat then takes the victory. With PW Jones just behind, side by side across the line, in second place. Hackfire in third, despite his 5-second penalty. And then we just see Almanac cross the line. Mantis will come through in fifth place. Bryson will take sixth. And has the fastest lap at the moment. Carganis through.
Sorry about the teaser.
Carganis through for P7, and Alan Cross.
He did well on them
P10.
softs, to be fair, to
He did, yeah.
go 11 laps.
STLR and Andre then the final cars to cross the line. STLR will cross in P8 and Andre the final car to finish in P9. As the rain starts to fall.
A lap earlier would have been nice.
Maybe 3 or 4.
It was exciting and the rain.
Would have made things interesting. There we have it then. Sweden on the top step. A familiar face, albeit with a different name this week. Sun rises on a new name for Raggy. We'll always know him as by the same though. We'll always know him as Raggy. Victory then for the Swede here in Japan. Overall race time 46 minutes 17 seconds. PW Jones and Hackfire make up the podium trio. Everybody in the top 10 gets points. So they all managed to get the full race distance, apart from them who was one lap down. Retirements then from P11. You've got Nick the Drum, Orlando, Bloisey, Pitek, and Kierbo. Kierbo going out on lap 1. In fact, he didn't even make turn 1, did he? Bless him.
I think he got past the start line, to be honest.
Came spearing straight across to the left-hand side of the circuit. Clearly not. Well, he wasn't in control. But, just a passenger. So that leaves it there then for today. Thank you all very much for watching. We hope you've enjoyed. If you have, make sure you tune in later on for AM2. That's 9 PM Eastern. And then tune back in tomorrow for EU2 at 9 o'clock in the UK. So 10 o'clock in Europe. We'll be back next time for round 10. That's from Silverstone.
Is that next Tuesday?
That is next Tuesday. A town playing, so it'll be me and Neil if they are.
No, that's our 1-free Tuesday for the rest of the end of the season. So.
Oh, lovely stuff. Right, I'll be back next week. Might be Spud, might be Blades. We'll have to wait and see. So, thank you all again for watching. Good night.
Goodbye.